Welcome to a brand new fishing survival challenge. This is Farming Simulator 2025, and I am Hugz, and we're doing fishing and Farming Simulator. Hello. Can't believe they added this to the game, and I'm super excited to do a challenge just based around fishing. So, some ground rules. All I can do is fishing-based activities. I can't do any regular farming. I can't do forestry, even though I love forestry so much. I can't do it. I have to fish. I can do the fishing productions. I could do hand fishing. Basically anything related to fishing I can use to make money. I want to get to at least $1 million before I'm satisfied and I call the challenge complete. But if you check the top right corner, we have absolutely no money. $0 bucks to our name. All we've really got are a fishing pole and a flashlight. I don't know what the flashlight's going to do for us, but we have it. So, I have never fished before in this game. Very excited to give it a try. I have checked out like a little video here or there just giving me a basic explainer, but this is going to be my very first... Whoa, water effects. This is going to be my very first cast in the game. So hopefully we actually catch a fish. And, oh yeah, we're going way out there. Okay, our bobber's in the water. Let's see, how long is it going to take for us to catch a fish? And how much money do you make from just fishing like this? These are all very interesting questions. Oh, okay, we got one. Oh, and we get a little explainer here. Nice. Okay, seems pretty simple. If you've ever played like Stardew Valley and fished in Stardew Valley, it's very similar to that. So you just got to keep the hook on the fish. And once you get to the top, you catch the fish. Look, we caught a fish. What did we catch? We've caught a trout. Do you want to release the fish to the water or sell it for $100? Well, $100 isn't much, but it's more than $0, which is what we currently have. So let's go ahead and sell it. Okay, we caught our first fish. Beautiful. And I can't go into third person. Well, oh man. Okay. No third person while you're holding the pole, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, let's see if we can catch another one. Fish number 2. Oh, and this one's more of a fighter. I have faith though. I think we can get it. Let's go, man. We're professionals. Well, not yet. Maybe. We will be professionals. Come on, fish, get in my basket. If you get to the bottom, you lose the fish. So that's what we're trying to avoid. And this time we got a massive trout. Ooh, hello. I like the sound of a massive trout. Only $100 still though. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking a massive trout would be worth more than a regular trout. And while we're just casting our line out here, there are a whole bunch of new things in the game. There's productions that you can do. There's also boats now. There's offshore fishing places that you can raise fisheries, I think they're called, where you can raise fish. Kind of like in some other games that we have played, but now in Farming Simulator, which is very, very cool. I'm so glad they added this to the game. Whoa, this one's $400, a giant salmon. Oh, heck yeah, man. Give me that salmon. We need to catch more of those. Another bite. Another bite, another fish. Another day casting out the line. Let's see what this one is. What is this? Really? We got junk. It looks like a buoy marker or something like that. Okay. That's unfortunate, but hey, what are you going to do? I guess sometimes you just catch junk. Now, I do anticipate that this is going to take a lot of work to make the money we're going to need for this challenge. So I probably will stream this as well, this challenge. So if you guys would like to see me play on stream, do a little live fishing, then make sure you're followed, you have your notifications on, you're subscribed, and then look at this, another trout, $100. Sell it. Yeah, and then you can catch me on a live stream. I also do stream on Twitch as well. So make sure you go and follow me over there, and hopefully I catch you on the next live stream. I like how the thing at the bottom just starts vibrating intensely. Lets you know you got a fish. Maybe I should check out the actual bobber, though, and see how that looks. That's one thing I have not done. Come on, fishy, 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 get on here. There we go. Okay, another $100. All right, looks like we're going to be here for a while. We're almost at 1,000. 2 more fish or 1 big fish, and we'll be at 1,000 exactly. Can I see the bobber? Whoa, what am I doing here? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to zoom in on the bobber. Okay, here's what we'll do, so I can get a better look at the bobber. I'm gonna cast like right here. There we go. And now I got a much better view of it. Maybe fishing this close to shore was not a good idea. I have not seen a whiff of action here. Let me reel it in. Cast a little further out. I don't think you can actually catch fish that close, potentially. Let's see how that works out. And there we go. We're getting more bites again. Okay, so maybe it is just a thing where it has to be a certain distance from your character in order to actually catch the fish. Oh, I didn't see this before because I was so focused on the mini game, but you can see the fish coming in the bobber in the middle of the screen. It's just very hard to actually concentrate on that and catch the fish at the same time. Another massive trout. Okay, let's go.
A few minutes later.
Oh, baby. Another gigantic salmon, 400 bucks. Oh, I've been waiting for a while to catch another one of these. That puts us at 1,300 bucks. Okay, that's a little bit of a milestone there. That is 1,000th? No, not even 1/1,000th. Yeah, like 1/1,000th of our goal to $1,000,000 bucks. Okay, let's look in the store. No. Not characters. Wait, where's the store?
I don't like where this is going.
Oh no, can I not access the store because I have nothing? Oh, this is not good. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to like a nearby store location to buy stuff. Here's the boat store. I'm gonna try and get over here. And there's a forklift that I could use over there? Okay, all right, boat store. How do I, here we go, right here. Open boat, cargo vessels, 275,000 big ones. Oh boy. Oh, so, okay, that's it. There's a sport boat and a cargo vessel. So if we want either of these, that's a lot of fish that we have to get. Now, I know there's also productions, but it doesn't let me access the productions in here. I guess because I own no land. Okay, let's look at the map and see what land is close to the shore that we could buy that maybe we could start doing some stuff on. All the land seems to be incredibly expensive, like really, really expensive. But there's a couple that may be actually feasible for us to get, like right here. Farmland 29 is 65,000. I could see that being in reach. Farmland 9 is 99.6. So those are two options that we could get. I'm just going to keep looking around for a second here, see if there's anything cheaper.
2,000 years later.
Well, after a little bit of looking around, I think it's definitely going to be, well, where was it? Oh no, I lost it. Where'd it go? 29, right here, Farmland 29, $65,856. That's a lot of fish we got to bring in. Well, let's go visit it and just kind of take a look around. Okay, it's got stuff on here right now that we absolutely don't care about, and it is owned by Ben. Is there anything on here? All right, so after a quick look around, there is absolutely nothing here that we care about, but there is a little bit of a river or something down there that we can fish from, and this land right here will let us set up some fish productions and the so on and so forth, so we can actually get some of our land productions going that are involved with the fishing. But we got a very, very long way to go before we're even close to that. How many, if I catch 10 fish is going to be $1,000 so I'm going to need to catch at least like 60 fish. 65 fish in order for this to work, or maybe even 70 fish. You know what, we'll probably just call it on the safe side and say 70, but there'll probably be some, $400 fish peppered in there, which will increase our profit a little bit, but we got a lot of work ahead of us if we're going to buy this field, and this is what I want. I need this if we're going to make this challenge work. So I'm going to head back to the water and we're going to go fishing some more. In fact, maybe I'll try this little body of water down here and see how this goes. All right, nice little quaint pond or something here.
What?
Pond. This is not a pond, Hugz. This is like a little creek or river or something. But it should. All right, that gets me every time. Every time I step in the water. It should have fish in it, I think. Or I hope at least. Let's see. Let's cast out there and see if we can get anything out of this waterway. Okay, we got a bite. We got a bite. Good, good, good. No, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay. It's good that we got a bite, but it seemed to take longer than it did when we were at the ocean front. So I'm thinking we may head back over there after we catch this fish, but we'll see. And we got a mighty trout. Okay, let's take it. I am going to head back over to the ocean front. I think the further out you can cast, the easier it is to get the fish. So that's going to be the spot for us. And I'm thinking that the boat store... Whoa, don't fall in. Oh, no. I fell in the water. Oh, please tell me I can get out up here. Can I... Is there a ladder somewhere? Come on, man. There's not a ladder in sight. How am I supposed to get out of here? Well, there's like some little dinghies and some fishing boats over here. I'm hoping that I can just jump and look at the birds. Oh, man, I didn't... Can I please? Just get me up there, man. Come on, how am I... All right, I can't get on this boat, apparently, but look at all the birds up there. Absolutely insane. That must be because of that fishing boat right there. Oh, it looks like some safe harbor right here. I'm pretty sure we can get out on these rocks. And we'll probably just fit. What a cool setting to even like fish at all on. And can I please? Can I get out? Oh, thank you. Thank you. What a cool little place here this is. Maybe we'll check this out for a second before we start throwing our line in back again. Look at this. Whoa. There's signs. It says, on track of the ancients. Wow, this is really cool, guys. I would love to see an actual castle like this one day in real life. And you got people walking around too. It looks like they turned it into a little bit of a cafe or something right here. How cool, man. Okay, this is where we're going to fish for now. I'm going to go right back to where I fell in, and I'm just going to cast from right here, maybe right towards that buoy, and we'll see how we do. The fish definitely seem to have a rhythm, and if you can get the rhythm down and just follow it, you're on the right track. And look at that gigantic salmon, 400 bucks. I need many, many more of those. Another gigantic salmon, 2 in a row. We're on a roll now. Let's go. Oh, very impressive salmon. This is our first $200 fish. Look at that. I had only so far caught fish that were worth either A, 100 bucks or B, 400 bucks. So 200 is a nice change. I think we're fishing in a good spot here because I've gotten 2 400s, a 200, and only 1 100 so far. Oh no. What is this? That's a waste of a bucket. Throw it back. Okay. All right. So trash-wise, we've caught a bucket and a buoy so far. Oh, and a tire. I guess it was tired. Huh? Oh, okay. That's three pieces of trash we've caught so far. And I did notice that in this much calmer water, you can really see the buoy go, or not the buoy, but the bobber go crazy out there. It's actually a lot more fun to look at that than the green thing on the bottom. See, there it goes. You can really see the fish on there. It starts to go nuts. Give me something good here, please. Another 400. Well, this is not, I mean, I guess it is kind of a fish, but not really. All right. What is that? 4 pieces of trash now we've caught? That's not a good sign. We're catching a lot of trash all of a sudden. I wouldn't mind the trash so much, but you get literally nothing, so it's just a waste of a cast. I need money. I need a lot of money. I don't got time to be catching trash. And, oh, okay, we kind of made up for it right there. We caught another gigantic.
What?
I almost called it a gigantic. Well, it's a salmon, $400. Okay, guys, there you go. Oh, great, another tire. Okay, wait, what is this? Hobby trash collector? You collected 5 trash items. You get I get $1,000? Hang on. Wait, so every 5 I get $1,000? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I don't mind catching trash at all. That's $250 per piece of trash. I'll take that all day long. We need more trash. That does make me wonder, though. Are there going to be some sort of bonuses for catching fish? Like if I get X amount of fish, I get a bonus? Interesting. Well, I haven't gotten a bonus so far, and I feel like I've caught way more than 5 fish. I wonder... Okay, another bucket. What if I release the fish? I'm going to try releasing a couple. Maybe the next couple $100 fish, we'll release those. At least 5 of them, and see if we get any sort of bonus for that. Another giant salmon. I'll take you. And another tire. Okay, so that makes 2 more pieces of junk we've caught. 3 more until we get our bonus. Okay, another floaty thing here. That's 3, so we need 2 more now. I haven't caught a single $100 fish, though, to release at the moment. Hopefully we get some of those. All right, here's our first $100 fish. Now, I'm also realizing here, I've only caught a couple different types. Are there only trout and salmon to catch? There's literally nothing else. Is that all there is to it? If there is, that would be nice if they added a couple other varieties, maybe with some like higher prices too. That would be cool. But for now, we get what we get, right? So let's go ahead and release this guy. We need 4 more $100 fish to release. I haven't noticed any difficulty change between the 400, 200, and 100 either. And there's 100 number 2, back into the wild to be caught by some other intrepid angler. Maybe it'll be a $200 or $400 fish next time. And number 3, back into the ocean. Ooh, there we go. This is number 4 for the junk. 1 more to go. Yes, another gigantic salmon. Gimme. Oh, crap. Oh, I lost my first fish. Man, it started me way too far away from that thing for how much health bar it had. Is this number 5 on the trash? This is either 4 or 5. I can't remember which, but let's sell it. Okay, no bonus there, so that must have been 4. So we need 1 more now. Oh, another 100. I think this is number 4. So we have 1 more to go on the $100 fish too. Okay, this should be piece of trash number 5, so we should get another $1,000. We did not get another $1,000. Huh, is that like a one-time thing only then? Oh man, that kind of stinks if that's the case. Okay, here we go. We got number 5 on the 100 fish here. So let's see. This will test our little theory here. If we release this guy, do we get a bonus? We do get a bonus. Another $1,000. What is this called? Officially fish friend. Oh, I get it. Officially fish friendly. Ha ha ha. I got it. Now, if this is anything like the junk, it's gonna be a one-time thing though. Okay, well, we got our $1,000. I gotta figure out now, do I just keep all the hundreds or do I start throwing them back? All right, well, I did a little bit of research on this whole trash thing, and I found out some very, very interesting information. So apparently, for every piece of trash you catch, the first 5 gets you 1,000, the first 20 gets you 5,000, 50, 15, 175, and 200, 500,000 bucks. And it's the same for the fish. Every fish you release, the first 5, 1,000, so on and so forth. So we have come to a bit of a crossroads here. I need to develop a strategy to kind of make this work the best that we possibly can. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to only keep the $400 fish, $200 and $100 fish. We're going to set them free and we're going to hunt for that bonus because that's big money. That's big money. I mean, figure we could catch 50 bucks at $100 a piece or release 50 fish and make 15 grand. Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. So that's going to be our strategy moving forward. And I think that's actually going to get us a decent amount of money relatively quickly. Hopefully enough that we can maybe get our field here on day 1 of this challenge. But, you know, we'll see. I got to tell you guys about something that's kind of bugging me. It seems to just be a little bit of a casualty of the way things work here. Your mouse seems to start right on this release button, or at least it does for me. And obviously this guy I want to release, which is not a big deal. But there have been 3 instances now where I have accidentally clicked release. And it's kind of annoying because one of them was a giant salmon, which was worth 400 bucks. And it really pissed me off. But I just need to be a little more focused, I think, when I get towards the end of that bar and make sure I'm not over tapping. Because the way you catch the fish is by tapping. So you're still tapping at the end and you can accidentally tap release. So just putting that out there in the universe.
A few minutes later.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at this, guys. We hit our 20 trash items collected, 5 grand in the bank. I actually thought I was going to hit the fish first because I feel like I've released a lot of fish, even a couple fish I didn't want to release, but we shouldn't be far behind on that one. That's going to be 10 grand in total once we do hit that 20 bonus cash thing. Oh, hang on. When I did 20 here, is that 25 in total because the first 5 don't count or the first 5 do count? So really it's only 15. Ooh. So does that mean I only need 30 more to get the next level? Okay, I may have to start keeping track here. Oh, and there we go, 20 fish. Okay, so that wasn't too far behind our trash, although I think I've caught maybe 3 more trash in the same amount of time. So, all right, we're on track, man, we're on track. Next up is gonna be our 15 grand bonuses, and that's for 50. 50, I think, in total. So we need an extra 30 fish now that we have to release. It's basically a double plus 10. All right, got work to do. Guys, I am happy to report. Well, actually, I'm not happy to report this, but this is just what it is. I'm not happy or excited about it, but whatever you click to last, that's what your cursor stays on. So I think to avoid any sort of accidental clicking, I'm going to keep my cursor way up here, and I'm just going to use the keyboard and select what I want to do from there. So, well, hopefully that kind of remedies this very frustrating situation I've been dealing with. Because now I'm like scared every time I'm reeling in a fish that I'm going to click something. Yep, and it works. My cursor's still way up here in the corner. Beautiful. Okay, that's how we got to do it. Oh, nice. Another gigantic salmon. Sell. Let's try a little change of scenery. I'm getting a little bored just staring at the same buoy for hundreds of casts. Or I don't know if I'm at 100 casts yet, but it's been a while. Looks like there's a little bit of a bridge over here or something. I want to check that out. Do a little fishing off of there. Check the roads. Nobody coming. Okay, good. See if I could fish from up high. Oh, I can't get on the bridge. Oh, man. That kind of stinks, right? It's not going to let me? Nope, won't let me. All right, well, we'll just fish from the shore here. Nice little beach. I'm down for it. Well, the fish do seem to be just as plentiful in this spot, so that's kind of nice. I don't have to worry about where I'm fishing. Got to be getting close here. Feel like I've been fishing for quite some time, so any cast now. Feeling like we should be getting our next bonus, hopefully.
2,000 years later.
Whoa! Hang on. We got, okay, 10,000 for 50. Okay, wait. I thought it was supposed to be 15. Oh no, did the prices go down a little? Must have been nerfed a little bit. Well, 10 grand. I mean, that's still pretty good for 50 pieces of trash. I'll take it. What does that put us at in total? 28,500. Oh boy, I feel like I've been fishing for hours. My finger is killing me. But we still have one more bonus that we got to get on the fish side. Hopefully it's not too far behind the trash side here. So let's keep pushing through. We got a couple more fish to catch and release, and then we should get that secondary bonus.
One eternity later.
Oh, and there's our 50 fish challenge. Beautiful. Okay, that's another 10 grand. That'll help out big time. What does that put us at now? 38,900. Okay, we're still like 28,000 short of what we need. Wonder, is there anything I can do to speed this up a little bit? Well, don't see anything that's really going to speed this up. So really all that I have that I can do is fish. Fish. So I've got a lot of fishing ahead of me. I'm gonna put my nose to the grindstone. I'm just gonna do it, I think. It's gonna have to be something that I just power through. There's really no other option than that. So probably gonna be something that's gonna take me multiple sittings to get up to that 66, and then also get a relative amount to that in order to get ourselves either a fish lake, a young fish breeding, or an offshore aquaculture. You know what? Offshore aquaculture is 125. Do I need to own the land in order to put that down? Hang on. Oh, hang on now. This might be an option where I don't have to buy land, but I'm gonna need to get myself some fish food there somehow. Interesting. So I would need probably a boat and this if I'm gonna do that option. All right, that might not be so feasible. I think maybe starting out with like a small fish pond is probably gonna be, or a fish lake, pardon me, is probably gonna be our best bet. So that way we can do some fishing on our land and then eventually expand over into the young fish breeding and use that to kind of jumpstart our whole process here. Boy, it's going to be a long road. That's really all I can think right now. It's going to be a lot of grinding, going to be a lot of fishing, a lot of clicking, and so on and so forth. I've really backed myself into a corner here, haven't I? But things should get a whole lot easier once we are able to get into these productions, because from there, it's going to be less fishing and more of us doing just a lot of logistical work where we bring the fish food to the thing, the fish grow up, we get the fish out of there, we sell the fish, bring them to market wherever we're going to sell them, etc., etc. So things should speed up tremendously once we get to that point. It's just getting to that point, which is really going to be difficult. And then there is also the consideration of fish food itself. We can buy pallets of it, but you can make fish food in here, and I believe if we go to factories, one of the places here is a fish food factory. Ooh, and there's onions too. Okay, well that has nothing to do with fish, but that is part of the Highlands expansion. Wow, and there's a whole bunch of... Okay, here we go. Fish food factory. So there's a bunch of different resources that you can put into this guy, and it will spit out fish food for you. So you can do some different oils, which... interestingly enough, the field we're looking at does have sunflowers currently on it, so that would be an option to do potentially. There is also just, it looks like grain and soybeans as well. Okay, well, we have a lot of options moving forward here, but it all kind of hinges around me doing a lot of fishing. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're not done yet. I'm gonna fish. I got some more left in me for right now, so I'm gonna get my nose to the grindstone. I'm gonna do a whole bunch more fishing and see what I can scrap together before the end of this episode. I've been fishing in this one spot for way too long. It feels like I need a change of scenery like ASAP for my sanity's sake. I've been looking at this castle. I've been looking at that buoy. I've been looking at the bay. I'm thinking maybe I go to a river and look at the birds. The birds are so cool. I know I said that before, but they really, really are. So let's look around the map, see exactly where we want to go. I'm pretty deep into fishing at this point. I've kind of committed to hitting our next goal, no matter what, no matter how long it takes, and it's taken a long time. So I'm thinking of maybe shooting over here to this Y crossroads kind of deal here, and maybe just like shooting off this way, shooting down this way, and just trying to utilize like the river a little bit. So far, I've been just fishing out here in the ocean, and I want to try a little bit of river fishing. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to shoot over here, probably right by field 46. Or actually, no, not 46. Probably right over here. What is this? The gas station. We'll go fishing by the gas station. Everybody knows fish love gas, right? So yeah, I'll see you over there. And here we are. I smell the fresh trees and the grass, and this is much, much nicer. We got some vegetation, and look, there's a bridge. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I'll try fishing off the bridge, see how that goes. And I'll cast out this way towards that little island over there. And that, actually that makes me think. I wonder if there's any little hidden like tchotchkes you can collect here, like there is on some of the other maps. But oh yeah, this is nice. This is very, very nice. Let's see where my max cast goes out to. I want to make sure I don't. Oh, okay, on the land. Wait, is that on the land? Okay, that looked like it was on the land, so I don't think I can cast there, but maybe we can cast down this way. Yep, there we go. Okay, so as long as I can get some fish there and they're biting in that location, which we'll know here pretty shortly, it only takes like 5-10 seconds a cast. As long as that's the case and I'm catching fish here, this is going to be our brand new spot.
12 seconds later.
And I'm not catching any fish. Okay, maybe I need to do more in the middle, in like the deeper waters here. Let's see. How's that? Huh, I'm not getting any bites here as well. Is it because I'm on the bridge, I wonder? Maybe there's something about me being up there that it doesn't like. I gotta be at like the water's edge. Let's try this. We'll just cast all the way down that way. And hopefully we get some fish off that. All right, there we go. We got a bite, but that took a long time. Way longer than I would like it to be taking. That's no good. I may have to go back to the ocean. I'm gonna do a couple more casts, catch a couple more fish, but if it takes that long here, that's way longer than we need it to be. All right, yeah, it just takes way too long for the fish to bite here. So we're kind of figuring out the limitations of fishing. In these little streams and estuaries and rivers, the fish don't bite nearly as fast. You know what, let's try this spot right here, since it is a little bit more of a bigger section, kind of. Or maybe there's that big bridge down there. Maybe it opens up a little more. Let's try that spot. Ooh, and there's like a nice little path that takes me right to where I want to go. Beautiful. This is not looking like a bigger section of water, though. I just don't think this is going to be any better. All right, you know what? Back to the ocean we go. All right, as much as I wanted some change of scenery, I'd really much rather catch the fish faster. Let's go back over there. And who are you? Who's this guy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fustia Durs. I have no idea what this guy is saying. We'll just leave him to his devices and we'll fish. And this is a nice little change of pace right here. Hopefully the fish bite just as hard as they do over in the regular bay area. Oh, yeah. Much quicker over here. All right, so we learned when you're in like the actual ocean, the bite is much better than in the rivers. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 100 pieces of trash, 75,000. Oh man, guys, I didn't think this was ever going to happen. It couldn't have come any sooner because my hand is cramping up. I've been at this for like 3 hours-ish, somewhere around there. It's been quite the grind to get this 100 trash collection here. But that means that if we take a look, our money is now at 118,000. Oh boy, that feels good. That means we can afford the thing we need. What was the thing we need? It's been so long since I thought about that. All I've thought about is the past 3 episodes of The Flash that I've been watching on Netflix. Let's go and go to our map, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, where was this place? I think it was 29 right here. Yep, 65,000. Well, guess what? It's ours now. Oh yeah, let's go over there. Oh, and it smells wonderful here. What do we got planted in our field? A whole bunch of sunflowers. Well, actually, that's a little bit of an issue. What are we going to do about all these sunflowers? We got to get rid of these. I suppose I could rent something to harvest this. So here's the thing. We're doing fishing, right? But in order for us to make fish food, we do need some stuff like this. So I'm not going to say it's out of our rule set here for us to at least rent equipment to harvest what we have currently on our land and then turn that into fish food. I'm going to say that's fine. Okay, that's not outside the rules because we're technically putting it towards a fishy purpose here, and I'm okay with that. Now, let's look. What do we need for our small fish farm? Because that is going to be the next thing. Where are you? This guy right here, young fish breeding. So that is going to be where we put our fish food into, and then out are going to come fish, I think. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but that guy is 95,000. Oh, 95,000. Okay. So that's that's a thing, but we're going to need some more money before we're going to do that. And I think we're probably not too far off of the other 75 bonus to do for catching the fish. Do we get the fish or do we get the trash? I don't quite remember now. I'll have to look back and check that. But we're not far off to get that, and that'll let us afford this, I think. Yes, it will let us afford this. And then we'll have to figure out the logistics of getting the fish food over here into there and selling those fish. But this was a huge step forward, guys. Massive step forward. This is probably the longest I've recorded in a while here. And look, 11 a.m. on the dot. So I started at 8 a.m. was when I booted up the game. We're at real-time speed. So there you go, 3 hours, basically 3 hours to do this. And that's actually not terrible. It just feels like a lot because it's extremely repetitive gameplay. But if you guys want to follow along, it's definitely doable. Put your favorite show on if you got to, two monitors or do whatever you got to do. And then you just click away for hours and hours and hours. It's a tremendous amount of fun. Believe me, I just did it. But guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and leave me a comment and let me know if you're enjoying this series, this challenge, survival challenge, whatever we want to call it. Don't have a name for it yet. If you have a name for it, potential name, leave that in the comments down below. But as always, have yourself a beautiful day, everybody, and I will see you on the next one.